The biggest red flags in 90 Day Fiancé. Before the 90 Days couple Mike Burke and Ximena Morales' relationship explain why they aren't together now. Controversial 90 Day Fiancé. Before the 90 Days Fiancé couple Mike Burke and Ximena Morales were never meant to be together due to the many red flags in their relationship. Mike had been single for 34 years when he met Ximena, a 24-year-old from Colombia, and started dating her. In the 90 Day Fiancé spin-off Season 5, Mike flew to Pereira to meet Ximena for the first time after being in a long-distance relationship for over a year. But to Mike's surprise, Ximena wasn't happy to see him, thought the sex was mediocre, and even started listing down his bad habits. At times, the frown on Ximena's face suggested she wasn't even happy to breathe the same air as Mike. The 90 Day Fiancé franchise star made a big deal out of Mike farting in front of her or blowing his nose and putting the used tissue in the back seat of a cab. Ximena was hesitant to get engaged to Mike even if it guaranteed a good life for her and her 2 kids in the U.S. After Mike went back home, Ximena started ghosting him and asking him to pay for her new breasts. Mike refused and Ximena also refused to stay together with him. Mike reacted in a scary way to Ximena wanting a split, which also gave fans a better perspective of this confusing 90 Day Fiancé tale. Firstly, Ximena and Mike had never fallen in love after meeting on a dating app. Mike had been a visitor of the campsite that Ximena worked on and promised to pay her well if she left the job and dated him. Ximena took up Mike's offer and also started accepting expensive gifts from him in return for her services. But even the greed for money couldn't make Ximena ignore the fact that Mike was unhygienic and wasn't looking for a girlfriend, but rather for a mother who could clean his mess. Ximena's refusal to continue the relationship made Mike ask her why she was willingly giving up the best thing she ever had,